Today we're going to go through every single agent in the game of Valorant and figure out which skin best matches them. The one rule I'm giving myself for this video is that I'm not going to use any skins that are agent skins, like the Phoenix one or the Reyna one. I just think that that makes it a little bit too easy to actually match these skins. And also all of the agent skins that you can unlock through contracts. I'm not going to do any of those because again, obviously those ones match the best, but we're just going to be using the other skins in the game for this video. Starting it off for us, we have Brimstone, and I think that the best skin that's going to combo with his attire, with his personality, is going to be the Recon Phantom. This makes a lot of sense when you think about it because Brimstone's basically like a G.I. Joe guy or like a little green army figure. And the Recon skin just kind of matches all that because it's kind of like the army skin. Next is Phoenix. The skin that's going to go with him best, I think, is going to be the Elder Flame. Now, yes, he's a Phoenix and not like a dragon or anything, but this skin actually does have fire effects to it, which I think will make the most sense since Phoenix is a fire dude. For Sage, I think we have to go with the blue Prime Vandal. I say the blue one in particular because the blue color matches her very well. Sage is also very high class and she deserves the best. And I mean, like, the Prime Vandal is basically the BMW of Valorant skins. So is from Russia, so with that being the case, I feel like that we're gonna need some sort of cold, snowy skin. For him, I'm gonna go with the Winter Wonderland skin because it looks like that he could honestly live in this type of place, and also it just totally matches who Sova is. And along with that, look at all these little people on the skin. It looks like that they're perfectly lined up for like a Sova alt collateral, which I'm sure he'd be very pleased with. For Viper, this one was a little bit tricky. I had to really go through a bunch of the skins for her, but I think I got the perfect one. We have the Outpost Judge. I'm going with this one because it has this green poison stuff in it, and which we know Viper loves her poison. And also the Judge is actually perfect because, as you know, Viper players love to hide in their orbs and then pop out with the Judge to blast you in the face. For Cypher, I'm gonna go with the RGX Vandal. Cypher is kind of a tricky one. I couldn't find any skins that matched him very well, but the RGX kind of has like that technical style that Cypher has with all of his like cameras and his trips and stuff. I feel like aesthetically they kind of match. Reyna, I think this one was super easy. Reyna definitely goes with the Reaver. They're both kind of like evil, darker things, beings, whatever. But also the Reaver, most Valorant players who use Reyna are going to be using the Reaver, and they're going to be one-tapping you across the map. But also just aesthetically and color-wise, the Reaver perfectly matches Reyna. So this is just like the perfect combo in my opinion. Kiljoy kind of has a fun one. We're gonna go with the Blast X, but for this case, particularly the yellow one. Overall, Kiljoy has a very colorful aesthetic and personality as well. She also has like a bunch of toys. She has like the little alarm bot. She also has her turret. And the Blast X is basically a toy gun. I mean, it shoots Nerf bullets. For Breach, I'm gonna go with the Oni. I think just looking at these two side by side, the vibes, the color, the style, they all coincide with each other, so I think that this is a perfect match. Omen, there are a couple of different skins I feel like I could have went with, but I'm choosing the Ruination Phantom, mostly because Omen's kind of like a dark creepy guy, and the Ruination is kind of a dark creepy skin, and the kill animation for the Ruination kind of reminds me of Omen's ultimate. For Jett, I'm gonna go with the Ion Phantom. I think right here the colors match perfectly, and also just the overall skin just looks like something that Jett would use in real life. Also, I don't know about you, but I feel like that a lot of Jett mains just like using the Ion skin. Raze was a really tricky one to find because there aren't really any skins that like coincide with explosions. However, I did find one thing. The Spectrum for Raze I think is a great combo because Raze is always listening to her music, and the Spectrum is obviously the music skin. We all know that Skye loves her earthy elements, and with that being the case, I think that this is an easy pick. It's going to be the Gaia Vandal for Skye. The Gaia skin has trees, the Skye has a dog that's made out of grass and light. It just makes sense and it works. Yuru, I got an interesting pick for him. Because Yuru has the lowest pick rate in all of Valorant, he's gonna get the Wasteland Vandal because he deserves that skin. Sorry for all the Yuru mains out there, but he gets like this special award basically. Like some of the other agents, I feel like that Astra has a few different choices I could have went with, but I'm gonna go with the Singularity because first off, I think that the Singularity is the best skin for all the different options that I had. As we all know, Astra possesses her Space Scoop, and the Singularity, when you get the final kill with it, just ejects Space Scoop all over the screen. So this is the perfect match. KO, I feel like that there's really only one option that makes sense, and that's gonna be the Protocol Phantom. I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Like KO is a robot and the Protocol Phantom kind of is a robot, or like when you get the final kill, a robot appears. I don't know, but obviously stylistically, these two are perfect. In my opinion, Chamber's a little bit of a tricky one. I feel like that he could be slotted with a couple of different skins, but I'm gonna have to go with the Origin. I think aesthetically these two match, and the colors are also right there. And again, I think Chamber is kind of like a high class agent, or at least he perceives himself that way, and the Origin kind of gives me like Rolls Royce vibes. Last but certainly not least, we got Neon. I think that the one and only skin that makes sense for Neon is gonna be the Mage Punk Spectre. To me, this is kind of obvious because the Mage Punk has electricity literally inside of the skin and also for the final kill animation, and as we know, Neon's entire kit is built around electricity. Comment below and let me know what agents you think best go with certain skins. I want to hear it. Like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get updates for future videos. I also try to stream right here on YouTube 2 to 3 times a week playing Valorant, so keep an eye out for those. Thank you so much for watching and take it easy. Don't check this corner. No. Dude, I hate Skye. Oh my god. That is the worst.